fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, not coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium.
On one, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Gonna get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And
here we go.
When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
This one caught by Chase. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. And that ball incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. A carry here for Brown.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So Nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second down, Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. Goes brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
4 brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's get set. Can. 11 MT. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. Fourth down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and the Bengals will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Hey, Lion.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He gets it to Samuel. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
1st and 10. Lawrence going to give it to Tinton. Heeling forward for maybe a yard. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
To throw is Lawrence. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Little on for the field goal. A 63-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Gun. Dad. 11 MT, take. 11.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Here we
Burrow working in the pistol. That's into the hands of Harris. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Right 80, 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Once again, he gets it to Harris. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch him off guard a little with the pass. They take advantage of it.
A second effort, and he is in. Chase Brown, touchdown Bengals. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Quickly to the outside. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Handoff. It's Tootin. He's trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Up the middle, here is Tootin. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
Hey, Lion!
To throw is Lawrence. He's got it at the 7, and he's in. Jakobi Meyers. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his second TD catch of the season. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 2. Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 35 yards.
1st and 10.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Hot. 180. 180 shot. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Now, Burrow. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game.
Here we go.
Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually
And he'll take it on in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Pearson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals will get out in front 17-7.
17.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards.
At the 34-yard line.
Red on red.
On first down, they'll go back to Tootin. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Hey, Lion!
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's into the end zone. What a response! Touchdown, Jaguars.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back to the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Red 23. Silver.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second down.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Gun.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On fourth down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
I'm one, ready? Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. On the ground, it's Teton to start the drive. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Kobe Durant up to make the stop. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Out to his right. This one intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On McGinn, it's 2. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Left side, he's got Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
And the Jaguars first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Downfield, it's Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. That's good for a Jaguar first down. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
This play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
To the left side, it is caught by Myers. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Hey, Lion! Hey, kids.
Lawrence now. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick it. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That is caught. And he's in. Craig Palmer. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the fourth quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on fourth down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are able to cut the deficit to 10. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Thomas. Here we go.
Burrow working in the pistol. First down throw there is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Big 13. Big.
Middle, and he's got ground. He's to the 15, and he will go all the way. Hollywood Brown, touchdown Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead.
Jaguars 21. Kevin McPherson.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
There's a give running left, and here comes Tootin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
A gain of 17 yards.
Here we go.
First down, Jaguars.
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. And does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
He will find Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
A gain of 10 yards.
10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Jacksonville.
Red on red.
At the 19-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. To the goal line and in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think.
On one, ready?
Get out of my way. Get your
Here we go. 180. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. On the left side, complete to Harris. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Gun. Got. 180. Got.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll get this one complete to Brown. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
11, Thomas.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will score. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Pearson now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Jaguars 28.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Run over center now is Chilton, and he'll get about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now Lawrence. That's brought in by Myers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now they're on.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. A ball deep for the end zone. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Here we go. 180. Raise up.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Throwing is Lawrence. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Gun. Shot. Right 80. Right shot. Shot.
Now Brown. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Can. Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
3rd and 6.
Let's get set. Shot. Right 80. Right shot. 11. 11 Thomas. Shot.
Throwing is Burrow. And this ball incomplete on third down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, it's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Lawrence. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Right, let's go.
Lawrence. That's taken in by Thomas. 11 yards on the pass there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
To throw is Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Dexter Lawrence in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now on second and long.
Hey, go. Hey, there's attack. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll run here with Brown. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
2nd down, Burrow. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Jumbo check. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No.
it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday.